joining me on another one of my adventures. It's May 3rd and it's 56 degrees currently. Hoping it warms up just a little bit more before I get to my destination. Today I have the Sea Kayak and we are headed up to, when I say we, I mean the boat and I, of course, because there's nobody else in the vehicle. Today we're headed up to the Wisconsin Dells, specifically the Upper Dells. North of the Kilbourne Dam is just a lot more scenic, and I'm excited to be able to go on a weekday because once Memorial Day comes and the duck boats start going and there's tourists and motorboats, it's just too much traffic. Not that I think it's not safe. I mean, I wouldn't discourage people from going if that's your only opportunity, but I just prefer more of a serene environment when I'm going somewhere that picturesque. So we'll see you in the Dells. I'm here at the Upper Dells. So far, not exactly gone as planned. I used to launch from the west side of Black Hawk Island many years ago, but that particular spot is now plastered with no trespassing signs. So I had to do the next best thing, which is right north of the Kilbourne Dam. So I'm still in the Upper Dells. It's just going to be another mile or two against the current to get to the most scenic parts of the Upper Dells. So the launch is not quite as nice as I'm used to. As you can see behind me, it's down a little bit of a slope, but I'm going to make the best of it. I was going to talk a little bit today about how to pick out a paddle, which is something someone asked me recently. But I honestly just don't want my voice to distract from this beauty. This private little beach I just stumbled upon. Looks like a nice place to pull over. Maybe explore a little bit, have a sandwich. Oh, oops. Entry on this area for any purposes strictly prohibited. I guess I won't be getting out of my boat. I'm approaching Black Hawk Island. There's kind of a fork in the road here, and if I go to the left, I'd circumnavigate the whole island, but if I stick to the right, I'll just keep getting further up the river to Witch's Gulch, which is kind of my goal. We'll see if I can do it. Wow, that looks like something out of a fairy tale. Or a nightmare. I've pulled over here at Black Hawk Island, found myself a nice quiet little spot with no current. I went about half mile, maybe a mile north of Black Hawk Island, and there's a point in the river where it gets kind of narrow. It was honestly more current than I was comfortable with going solo. I mean, part of the thing I was desiring is that lack of boat traffic up here in the off season, but the solitude is great, but it's almost so isolated that it's eerie. So I wasn't comfortable in that kind of a current, turned around, came back here, find a nice little quiet spot. Black Hawk Island mostly is private, so you can't get out and hike around, but I'm gonna sit right here and have something to eat because studies show that sandwiches taste better when you're in a kayak. That's fact, it's science. I wanted to get up really close to these rocks to see what these warty things felt like. Whoops. And then that happened. So I guess I decided it might not be a good idea to be under one of these. Yeah, let's not do that. Back to civilization. I am all packed up and loaded, ready to head home. It was a great day on the Wisconsin River. The Upper Dells is beautiful. I only saw one boat the whole time I was out there. No paddlers, really hardly any people anywhere. So the solitude was kind of awesome, but simultaneously kind of creepy also. I am headed back home. You know, I am at a point in life where the Wisconsin Dells has little to no redeeming value to me at all. However, since I'm in town, I thought I should reward myself with some empty calories. So I pulled into Goody Goody Gumdrop, hoping to get a cone for the road. Unfortunately, I missed them. They closed at 4. So that's going to have to be on my agenda for the next trip up to the Dells. I hope you join me for my next adventure. Bye.